Millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Make him work. When you get close, he can't fucking fight in the inside. Trust me. How long you been trusting me? Get close to him and just keep poking. When I say penitentiary, put that knife in him. Put him in him. I
know this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, now we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young, rich nigga.
Separate yourself. Yeah, I ain't playing with your ass. Nigga, I ain't playing with your ass. You chasing greatness. You got greatness talking to you. Become great. Non-stop. Keep the pace. I'm down.
Yo. Hey, there you go, Squeeze. You off mute.
Hey, y'all. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Squeeze ain't running introduction. You on mute, Squeeze. There you go.
Yo. What's going on out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boys, the Rize Podcast with your boy, Coach Squeeze, a.k.a. the Smoothie King, right back at y'all with another one. How y'all doing? Hope everybody in the chat had a blessed day. May God continue to bless y'all in this journey called life. And hope everybody had a great day. And y'all already know how we do over here. We're going to tell it like it is. And we're going to give our version. And that's what it is. And before we get started, let me bring, our female promoter, the queen of the Rize Podcast. She been out of town. She back in. You already know the one, the only, the infamous Miss Lloyd Reed in the building, and all assets international in the building.
What's good, y'all?
Miss Lloyd, how you feeling?
How you feeling? I got caught up on a lot of rest today. I was tired.
Good. How was that?
I'm on my way home now. That's why I'm in the car.
How was that trip?
Man, it was late. Look, I got there at the co-main event. I got there at the co-main. Yeah, I had to go in my uniform. If I went to check in the hotel, if I would have went to the fight, like went to the hotel first, check in, change my clothes, took a shower, put my clothes on, I would not have made it to the fight at all. I'd have missed the whole fight. But it was all right with me.
You got there? You got there late, the plane?
No, I take another plane because I forgot I had to work. And you know, when I'm scheduled to work, I can't turn that down. So I had to pay an extra $700 to switch everything. When I bought this ticket for under $200 round trip ticket, I had to pay $700 some dollars to be out at 5:55 in the afternoon. And I didn't land until like 8:40, something like that, or 8. Yeah, it was supposed to land at 8:40, but we landed a little bit early. So they must have been up in that air flying it. But still, by the time I got off the plane, got in an Uber, I looked and seen what time it is, and then I looked on the YouTube and seen that, you know, Frank Martin was already bought and all this other stuff. I had to take me straight. I went up there smelling like food and everything. I was in my uniform. You should have seen me. I was embarrassed, but I don't, you know me, I don't really care. I don't care what I look like if I go to these fights. You know, I would like to be clean, but I came straight from Baltimore, Maryland to San Antonio, Texas. It was a mess, but I had a good time, and I had a good night's rest and left the next morning.
What time you leave out?
I left out at 9 something that morning.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, to come back home. I had to. I mean, that was my original time anyway. I got my original flight back home.
What time you get back into? What time you left the venue?
Oh wow. Because of the Uber and all that good stuff, I didn't get back to the hotel till almost 1.
That wasn't too
bad. No, and then I took my shower and stuff like that.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, and I laid across the bed and knocked right out. Next thing I know, it was time to get up, you know, and jump on the Uber and head right back to, and go right to the airport.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
How long was the flight?
It was from 8:55 to, 5:55, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 4 hours. Almost. It was like 3 hours and some odd minutes. Like 3 hours and something. Because I left at 5:55 and I got there at 8:40 something. So you have to do the math on that one.
About 3.5.
Yeah, I sent Sharon my itinerary just so that way they know. Look, so they would know. Look, if I don't call you at this time, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I flew Southwest instead of Spirit. You know, I had to fly in on Southwest because that was the only one that was leaving out. That was that cheap.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was hurt, but I was, you know, it was okay. I'm okay.
What happened, Miss Laura? I missed it. What happened?
What happened to what?
What you talking about? Why you was hurt?
No, I said I'm hurt and I missed the fights that I wanted to see. You know, I got there late.
Why you get there late?
Because I was supposed to leave about 5 something in the morning, I told you, and I forgot I had work. And I'm not the type of person, if I have a job, I don't call out of my job. You know what I mean? I'll go to work and then just get another plane ticket. But when you do that last minute, you're paying triple, you know, than what you normally would pay. I bought this ticket way in advance. It was a round trip ticket. I paid less than $200 for it. Turned around on Saturday morning, booked another ticket, paid $700 and I think it was $760. I think I'm not thinking correctly. I think it was $760 for a round trip. So, but I said, what did I tell you? I love to go to San Antonio. So I was supposed to leave outside that morning, and I had to work from 10 to 2.
So what time you get there?
I got there at 8 something. I landed with the plane at the ground at 8 something. I got there at the co-main event. I went in my uniform. I didn't have time to change clothes.
Hey.
You should have seen me. I hurried up and zipped up my coat so nobody could see my uniform, you know. didn't care. I didn't care. I was there. Oh, well, I've done that before. I've had that happen to me before. I missed my plane. Had to catch another one. And then I didn't. At the Ryan Garcia fight, I did that. I got there right at the co-main event for Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell. I got there at the co-main for that. That was crazy. Look, I'm trying to get home.
All right, well, rumors. Well, now I can't even say rumors. Tank tweet made a little tweet post. Say Pitbull Cruz could be next. What's y'all thoughts on that?
I like that. I like that for Tank. Because as one of the other YouTubers, they were calling Lamont Drawmont. And they said that it makes sense. It'll be a bigger fight between Pitbull and Tank. Because Pitbull got his fan base and Tank has his fan base. To make that fight first and then go back and rematch Roach. That's what I would think. But, I mean, I don't know. You know, Tank is a grown-ass man, and he can make his own decisions on who he wants to fight. And he said he wants to fight Pitbull next as soon as his knee heals up. That's what he put on Twitter. And his white grandmother here is going right along with whatever he wants to do. Did you see that tweet he retweeted?
Yes, ma'am.
You wouldn't believe all these people had to hit me up. I said, they some dumb. No, they're not dumb. They just wanted to know. I said, well, he told you I was. So, how was y'all's day today before we get into everything?
My day was good. Miss Glory. How about you, Squeeze?
Busy.
Were you in the gym today? Squeeze? Yeah, I figured you were. When you said busy, I knew work and work again. Okay. All right.
What y'all think about Pitbull Cruz? He must got a hard head. Everybody breaking their hand on his head. Tank broke his hand. Man, Roach talking about his hand hurt in the 5th round. Talk to me. What y'all think?
I don't know.
Something must be going on.
Yeah. He's a pressure fighter. He's a come forward fighter. And
head down, chin down, head up.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, indeed.
He ain't giving you his chin. He just giving you all the forehead. He keep that forehead up, chin top.
Yeah, he was a little marked up too. You know, he had some Roach got some good hits in on him too. Who did y'all have winning that fight? Because it was a draw, as we know. But who did you think? Did you think that was a fair call, or did you think that maybe one person did better than the other, or did enough to get the win?
I think Pitbull edged it out, and I said Lamont for the decision and Pitbull for the knockout. That's what my prediction. I didn't, think.
I meant what happened, like now that we got to the draw, right? And you watched the fight. If you had take the draw away, who did you have winning? Like that after the fight was over.
Pitbull Cruz.
Yeah. That's what Earl Spence said the same thing.
Pitbull.
That's what you had, Miss Lloyd?
Huh? I had Pitbull.
You had Pitbull winning?
No, I had Roach. I said Earl Spence said the same thing. I gave it to Roach, and every time I go back and back and forth like that, I end up losing. I'm not betting no money ever again. Ever.
Steal money don't make no money.
You ain't mine. What was the pick 3 tonight? Squeeze?
946.
946. Nope, I played 926. Oh my God.
Yeah. This morning, 831.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. 8:31. Whose birthday was that? Can't remember whose birthday that is. Somebody was going off. Okay. All right. Well, I lost out some more money. Damn it. Oh well. But so you senior now Squeeze answered that question. Who do you if now that they fought to a draw? Who did you think if you had to pick one or the other edged it at? Would it came
Pitbull.
out? Pitbull too.
Pitbull Cruz.
Yeah. Is that who said that? Squeeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, and senior, who do you think edged it out? Where's senior?
Pitbull Cruz.
Oh, okay. I had Pitbull too, edging it out. But I mean, I don't know. I was going back and forth. Because in the later rounds, I had Roach. In the later rounds, I had Roach pulling up. It just looked like to me from where I was sitting. It looked like to me that Pitbull was getting a little tired in the latter rounds. I don't know if it showed that on the TV or not, but from what I could see on the big TV too, and looking down there, it looked like he was getting tired in the later rounds.
Yeah.
So I'm not, I'm kind of on the fence about who I think.
Everybody said he was getting tired. When we watched some of it, I gotta go back and watch it round for round. I just was watching highlights. You definitely see where you can see Pitbull get winded.
Yeah, he was getting winded.
But they was letting him fly.
Yeah, he was coming forward the whole time. I didn't see him get wobbled though. I seen Lamont do his cartwheel. I seen that. And I seen one time, I can't remember what round it was, he looked like he was gonna sit down. But, I thought his legs were a little wobbly. But he just wasn't. He just started throwing punches. I thought he was getting ready to go down again, but he wasn't. He was just sitting down on his punches, I guess, to get a look to his level. You know what I mean? To get to Pitbull's level. But wow. It was an exciting fight. It was an exciting venue. They were going crazy in there. They were. It was an exciting venue, most definitely.
I had my snacks all ready for the fight. I was getting ready. I got a last minute call. Hey, we need you to come to work.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I had to go to work. So I ain't even get to rewatch him yet. I had to go back to work today. Got to go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I got to go in tomorrow, too. I took off today, but I knew I had already took off. But I work Tuesday and Thursday this week. So I'll probably be in North Carolina this weekend for the fights, for a time machine fight.
So this is debut?
Yes. I matched him up for that one. And I got an announcement to make, y'all.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I am the new supervisor and matchmaker for the WBF, the World Boxing Foundation, the belts, not the World Boxing Federation, not the real big ones, not the big people, but the belts that Roy Jones Jr., James Toney held, the lower belt. But either way, I'm now the supervisor and a matchmaker for them.
Congratulations, Miss Lori. That's a good accomplishment. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So that way I can get, some of these fighters can get a chance to fight.
Congratulations, Miss Lori.
Thank you, Coach Squeeze. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. And, it's something, it's another notch in my belt. Like when one door closes, a whole bunch more opens.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Then I got another promoter that called me.
So Miss Lloyd.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Miss Lloyd.
Yes.
You say you the female Allie Heyman. You ain't Al Heyman. You Allie Heyman.
I guess. But
The
remind
new
you that.
female Allie.
And
You
you
the
know
new
who I
female
bought?
Allie Heyman.
You know who I bought with me on this journey?
Who?
I bought Nando. I said, Nando, I'm going to do the East Coast, you do the West Coast, and we'll both do Central America.
Okay,
You know?
Okay.
So, he's my business partner. So, so I brought him along with me.
As you
so
supposed to. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Lori.
I come up, I'm going to bring my friend up with me. He's a good friend of mine, him and his wife, and he's been there with me, learning the ropes of matchmaking and stuff. I taught him everything that I was taught. Didn't hold nothing back. So I'm just trying to, I want everybody to win. Everybody. I don't care who it is. I want them all to win.
That's what I'm talking about, Miss Lori.
There's enough money for everybody.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I want to announce that, and then
you can get some more fights for the fighters.
Oh yeah, that too. I can get more fights for them. And I also got another promoter that hit me up that I'm matching fights for at the casino in Philadelphia, and then the Hannah's Casino in Chester, Pennsylvania. I'm doing that for February and March. I'm matching that.
Okay.
So I'm doing. People are hitting me up left and right. I'm like, wow.
I go up Chester with you too, Miss Lloyd. Take you to my little sub shop up in Chester.
Your sub shop.
The sub shop, yes. Got them banging, them big hoagies.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, take my little shop right there in Chester.
I matched a fighter before at that casino, at Hannah's Casino. I matched the fighter before here a couple months, maybe 2 months ago. But I brought him in from Puerto Rico. Brought the fighter in from Puerto Rico, and it's for a belt, the WBB, and brought him in for that. But I never went to that fight because I was too busy, doing stuff for Coach, So I didn't go to that fight.
No, you matched that fight. You supposed to be there.
I know. They said they paid for my travel and all that. Like the WBF, they said that they would pay for my my travel expenses, hotel, per diem, and all this other good stuff at the fights I go to that I sanction. So I got to be yeah. So when I sanction a fight, that I got to go there. I'm the one that has to present the belt. I'm the one that I have to supervise that belt and what goes on with that belt, the fighter. So I'm excited. It's just a little notch, but just a little something else on my resume.
You gonna be charging them big money on a sanctioning fees?
They're the smaller belts. This is a belt that basically they're out of Australia, but this I think the largest belt, the sanctioning fee is $2,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not that bad. I
can see Miss Lloyd now pressing up like Mauricio Suleiman.
Yeah,
I need 30,000 for my belt.
Yeah. She want 30 stacks.
That would be good because I get a percentage of that. So that's why Mauricio Suleiman was really upset because he gets a percentage of that sanctioning. He gets a percentage of that. When they pay
he
it,
wanted that dough cheese.
Look, I'm staying in the car because I know the kids, they're going to come in and out of my room as soon as I get in there. So that's why I said I'll sit out here in the car and talk to y'all because I'm at my house.
Well, we glad you can come on here and join us.
Well, thank you. Thank you so very much. I'm always good to be here.
We go live Sunday, too. We was looking for you Sunday.
But remember, I was in San Antonio. I was in the air. I think when y'all were, yeah, because I think my plane landed at 12 something. I think it landed at 12:50 or something like that. I can't look. I'm so damn tired. Y'all can't tell I'm tired.
You keep trying to hang out like you know what I mean? Like you
I'm
want
young.
young kids.
And I'm definitely not young. I'm feeling it.
You know you gotta take 3 naps a day.
I would love to. That would be a nice. A 2 would be good. I'll settle for 2 at my age. That's why I don't have no time for no man in my life.
Oh,
Get up and roll around.
is in the building. Hey, Coach
Okay, we got to shut up.
What you think, Coach Queens? Will Shakur be able to handle T.O.?
Yeah, he gonna eat it. That you
Give me
that
your
gonna
tale of
be
the tape.
T.O. gonna have to be able to break up that shell defense, but the inches really gonna play a part in this fight, because Shakur, like the Philly shell, when his back on the rope, try to bait T.O. in the counter punch and offset T.O. with the counter punch roll on his shoulder and the parrying of the jab. He really not going to stick that jab out. The jab is just a deterrent, really. Though the brick hand and outpoint Teofimo Lopez. Now, if Teofimo Lopez coming with any crushing power to be able to beat on Shakur's shoulders when he do that Philly shell like he do, bang on his arms and attack his shoulder blade to open up that Philly shell and be able to come over the top with the right hand, back up with the left hand to the body and step around and use some little bit of razzle dazzle to be able to offset Shakur. But if he let Shakur dictate the pace, Shakur going pick him.
I got Shakur over T.O. also, but I don't have it.
How you see it playing out, Ms. Lloyd?
It all depends on what Teofimo Lopez shows up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. T.O. ran his mouth a whole lot, so we're gonna have to see if he can back up what he was saying. You know, is he gonna be that Teofimo that the takeover Teofimo, or is he gonna be the leftover Teofimo? You know?
Yeah.
Either he's gonna show up as the takeover, or he's gonna show up as the leftover.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. So but I think Shakur is going to edge it out. I think Shakur, if he sticks to boxing, and he's been doing. I think he's been doing okay on his running skills. I think he's been slowing it down a little bit and just standing in the pocket and trying to box. I think that if he does that, I think he'll outpoint him. I don't see no knockouts.
But
I don't see each one of them get knocked out. Do you?
But Teofimo Lopez, I still really don't know his power like that. I'm gonna have to go back and look at some of his highlights to try gauge his power.
Yeah.
Cause he gonna have to be able to hurt Shakur to the body to open him up.
You're right. I like how you broke that down about the Philly shell and then hitting him on the shoulders and stuff like that to open it up. So, if he does that, then but I don't see a knockout on either one of them. I see it going to a decision. But y'all know how my predictions go. I ain't getting nothing right. Well, I don't think none of us got
My guy Just, what up, Just? Shout out to Just Do, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to Just Do, make sure y'all go check out Just Do. No, nobody called the draw in here.
Yeah. So good. I wasn't the only one then. But both y'all had Pitbull, right?
Yes, but Miss Laura, you was at the fight. So how was the energy in the building?
That's what I said. It was a lot. There was more Pitbull fans there than there was Lamont Roach fans. Way more Pitbull fans because they were screaming his name. They were screaming his name. Now, I don't know if y'all could hear it from the TV, but I know I was sitting next to him, and these people, they were going crazy. His fan base, he got a whole variety of fans. You know what I mean? It's just not his community. He got it was a little bit of everybody that was pulling for him.
Yeah.
And something must have happened. I was really concerned about Lamont's mouth at the I watched the post, the conference after the fight, and I'm like, did he break his jaw? Because he was talking out of the left side of his mouth, and he had the white thing up there. I guess for the swelling, it probably was, for pain, and but I seen a little bit where his mouth opened up, and it was something that was in there that just didn't look right. I pray to God that that young man didn't break his jaw.
Miss Laura.
What?
That young man busted that young man shit open.
I look. I don't want to believe it, but if that's what happened, then that's what happened. Because he was talking out of his left side, because it was his right side that was messed up, and he was talking out the left side of his mouth like Devin Haney was doing when he fought Ryan Garcia.
When he got his shit broke.
Yep. So I was just concerned. I said, I hope he's okay. I prayed for him. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to see no fighter really get hurt. I don't care who it is. Even if I hate you, I don't want to see you get hurt that bad. You can punish. I don't know. Unless my guy's fighting him, I didn't hurt him. Shit, hurt him, knock him out. Put him on a stretcher. I don't give a damn. But
Coach Dion said that chill out. That ain't nothing but a swollen lip.
That's a swollen lip.
That's what Coach Dion said. He said chill out. That ain't nothing but a swollen lip. So you getting all worked up for a little swelling.
I don't care, but I was praying for him. I don't care. I was still praying for him because I said, dear God, I hope this young man don't have no his jaws fractured or anything like that, because he was just talking like Devin was talking. And it concerned me. Then I seen something. Maybe they put some gauze in there. That might have been what it was. They might have put some gauze in there. I don't know. But I seen something on the inside, and I was concerned about it.
No, Pitbull put them 8 ounces in there.
Coach Dion said now that he had a swole lip. Okay. But I ain't never seen nobody come to press conference with ice.
Casualties of war.
Right. And Coach Dion, I ain't never seen nobody come to a post conference with a rag full of ice for a swollen lip. I'm just being fair.
He got his shit busted.
Jesus.
What you wanted to do, Miss Laura? It was busted.
I know. Oh my God. I don't like, that's one of our DMV fighters, but, it is what it is. But I picked him to win.
Squeeze, what's the fastest way to get a swollen lip down?
Ice to get the swelling.
What's the fastest way to get a fractured jaw squared away? Because Senior said it's fractured. Dear God.
Ice and then surgery. I don't know. You let it heal fractures.
Was you old enough when they used to use leeches to get the swelling down for blood clots and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I never was. I never heard of that.
They say they used to sell them at the corner store. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, would they suck the blood out of it?
Yeah, that's what leeches do. They suck the blood out the. Yeah.
Ew. That would freak me out. That's like getting a pedicure and letting a fish eat your skin off. Your feet.
Yeah.
Like them fish, I don't know what type of fish they put in there. I've
Fish
seen that
like feet too.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine. I would flip out. I wouldn't put my. Wow. So we got Damari Filson going to be fighting.
When?
It's next month. No, it's the end of this month. I'm sorry, the end of this month.
Where?
I think in Tennessee. Yep, Country Box. I think on Country Box. You'll be able to watch it. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. We got Damari fighting, and I'm trying to match Malik Small up now.
Okay.
Get him up for the 20-something. I forgot. I got it written down. I have to write everything down. But I tell you, Calvin's keeping them guys busy. He's keeping those guys busy. He's keeping them busy.
That's a good thing.
Yes, indeed. And let me tell you, people don't realize that these coaches, they come out of their pocket for these fighters too. You know what I mean? They come out because, but they'll only come out of their pockets if they believe in you. Damari travels every single day down to that gym, just like the other, the other guys that are fighting. They're at the gym every day. The ones that are at the gym every day, those are the ones that you're going to stand out to the coaches. Mm-hmm. And you're going to get your shot. And you're going to get your shot. So, fighters take heed. Be in that gym every day so that your coach, wherever you're training at, so your coach can do the same thing that Coach Calvin takes care of his. I got to say that. Coach Calvin and Kenny, they take care of their fighters. And as far as, the financial aspect of it and the training and Coach Squeeze, they throw Coach Squeeze in there with them in a minute. I know Coach Squeeze is a good coach.
It was busy today, boy. Coaching them girls is tough.
Yeah, they got emotions. They got a lot of emotions.
Coaching them girls is a tough task.
I'm going to call you, Coach, because I got a girl. She just lost her fight. She just turned professional, and she was originally from Baltimore, but she moved out. But she might come back here if to train, And I told her that I would talk to you about it, so you and I would talk later on.
Gotcha.
About that, but I think you would like her. I think she would do good for you. Be under you, yeah. I think she would do real well.
Oh,
she's
Lord.
a pro.
Smoothie King, right back at you. Marshawn West 9492. Thanks for the color in the chat. Tank say anything, and the world is listening. The face of boxing.
Yeah. You're right about that.
Thanks, Marshawn West.
Definitely right about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, look, as soon as he cut his Twitter on, oh my goodness. He came on Twitter, he was going in. I love it. I love it when he goes in on these people and says, F you. Oh my God, somebody said something and he said, fuck all y'all, something like that. I don't know what he said, but it was F y'all or something. I'm dying laughing. I said, Tank is so funny. I mean, people don't realize that. He's a human being. He got a sense of humor. He's humble. He got emotions just like everybody else. He's just not a fighter. He's a human being. He has a life. I just think people expect too much out of these big name fighters. Expect them to be a certain way. And they're human beings, just like everyone else.
That's all that is.
But they love to hate on them, and you notice everybody when Tank. I say this one more time: when Tank fought, all these guys like Gamboa, Pedraza, Jesus, Roach, Frank Martin. Everybody's he's cherry picking. He's cherry picking, but guess what?
Yep.
Everybody wants to fight and call them all bums. But now everybody wants to fight the people that Tank them for. So how come they're not bums still now? You know, they're not calling them bums now that they fought Tank. Now everybody else wants to fight him. Like, case in point, look at Devin Haney. He's fighting everybody Tank them for, basically. He's going in after Garcia. Jesus God. Ryan Garcia. You know, Gamboa. But Tank don't have a resume, but your resume is mimicking his.
Go on, Miss Lloyd. Speak your mind, Miss Lloyd. Go ahead, go on.
Oh, you know I go in for my guy now. I don't care what anybody has to say about me. They don't have to like me on here. They don't have to like me in real life. They don't have to like me ever. Because they don't pay my bills. You know, I'm the only person that pays these bills in this house. Look, I'll give you a sneak peek. Oh, I can't. Wait a minute. I'm in the very back. I don't know how to turn my camera around. I was going to turn my camera around and give you a sneak peek of this house. But I don't even know how to turn my camera around. Oh, well. It is what it is. I was going to give y'all a sneak peek. Yep.
I want so what fights did you? What fights was you there for? You said for
Laura. I got there when Laura was fighting.
How?
I got there when Laura was fighting. The best fight was Shakur Foster, but then again it was a late minute replacement, right? Wasn't that guy a late minute replacement?
For Laura, yeah.
No, that was for Laura. Okay, that wasn't. Shakur Foster was due to fight that other guy.
Yeah, that was Cool Boy, Stephen Fulton.
Yeah. Okay. I'm telling you, look, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired.
I got you, Showtime.
Okay, all right. Hey, Showtime, the guy. Because you know I can't read the comments because I'm in my car. Okay, so it was Laura that took the last minute fight.
Yeah, because Janabek popped dirty for PEDs.
So you heard though that Matthias is going to be allowed to fight now. He's going to be allowed to fight Matthias.
Oh yeah.
Because they said his ostarine level was so low that it wouldn't make it. It didn't make a difference from his A and B.
I don't know about no 100 Showtime.
What'd he say?
I don't know. First, I know we probably better fish sandwich. I don't know where you get this 100 from though. Showtime. You always bet me. No, I don't know about no 100. Brother Kareem in the building. What's going on, Brother Kareem? Hassan? The best laundry service business in the nation. Brother Kareem Hassan. What you say, Miss Lori?
I said, I wonder why they're not penalizing Matthias for having ostarine in his system, but they penalize Ryan Garcia.
You know, it all depends on how they wake up in the morning.
And the sanctioning body is put them on 1 year probation.
Crazy, ain't it?
It's funny how, one can do one thing, but the other one can't. But my granddaughter keep coming down and getting in the car with me because she thinks I'm going to pull off without her.
Hey, granddaughter.
Hi. Look, say hi to the camera.
Hey.
That's the one you brought down the gym that day?
Yeah. Say hi to Coach Squeeze. There's your coach right there. Hi.
What up, champ?
That's the little bad one right there.
Yeah, that's the one that's in and out that doggone. I'm going to send Squeeze to get her next time down juvenile booking.
I'm going to come down there and get her, too.
I know. Squeeze worked with her for a little bit, too, when I had her down the next. But they made her stay in the house for a little moment. She couldn't leave the house.
I still can't believe she got caught stealing candy bars out the Dollar Tree. That's crazy, Miss Lloyd.
I wish that's all of us, baby. This girl likes to fight too much. She fights boys. I'm like, oh my God. Because I asked her, I said, well, where's the parents of the little girl? They said, Miss Reed, it wasn't a little girl. These were boys she was fighting. I said, oh my God. But, you can't be with your kids, grandkids 24/7. You got to give them some freedom. Give this girl some freedom, she gonna go out and somebody look at you wrong, she gonna say something.
You know how these young kids is now. Every day on site with everything now. They think they.
Yeah.
Then as soon as she get in there, she calling you crying. Come get me.
Girl, senior. This girl ain't never cried. She said, hey, you gonna come get me or you gonna wait till tomorrow to show up in court? That's what she said. Yes. This girl ain't. I'm trying to tell you. Because if you don't go down and get your kid that night at juvenile bookings, if you got to show up in court the next day, and if you're not in court the next day, they hold you. Like, what happened if my phone was off and they couldn't get a hold of me, right? And I didn't know where she was, so I didn't show up for court the next day. They would charge me with something. I don't know I can't remember off the top of my head what they said they would charge me with. Neglect or something, Yeah, so if she don't come home one night or something, or don't call me, let me know where she's at. Oh, I put a missing person report out on you real fast because I cover my behind. I have to cover my behind. These kids nowadays, woo, you're not gonna get me in no trouble when you out here doing stuff crazy. I think that's just the age bracket. That's why I'm so on to Damari. You know what I mean?
Want me to tell you why, Miss Lloyd?
Because she ain't had no man. Ever since my husband gone, she just been acting up.
Nah, Miss Lloyd, this is what you gotta do, Miss Lloyd. You gotta go get you one of them thick leather belts. The thick one. You gotta get one of them thick ones, Miss Lloyd. And I want you to grab her by her wrist, right? With one hand. You grab her by her wrist with one hand, right? And you take that belt with whatever hand is your power hand, and you whoop her mother, beep, beep, beep. And you put the fear God in her and that act right in her life for that belt. She gonna get her mind right, Miss Lloyd.
You gonna get your mind right if I do that? Cause I'll go to the bar and get me a big thick belt.
Miss Lloyd, I'm
she
trying
be
to tell
hurting
you.
my hands. My hands be hurting when I be trying to do. Oh God! The other day I got up there. I said, "Come on, get up, stand up, cause you act like you want to fight. Just get up. Let's go. I'm ready."
Yeah, that's how you got to be. She gonna be about that life. You gotta be about that life too, Miss Lloyd.
And I did. And she said, "Nana, please go downstairs. Please, Nana. I don't want no problems. Go downstairs, Nana. Please, Nana." Smoothie cake.
Melody Queen 27 sounds like a little belt. The ass action is needed, Miss Lloyd. Talking ain't work.
It ain't. They say white parents, excuse me, we have any white folks in the chat. They say they real lenient on the kids, but I ain't white. I ain't leaning on none of these motherfuckers. I'm gonna say that right. I beat it out for you. But I'm not leaning on none of them. But it seems like my grandkids, I'm more soft on. Like my children, I used to F them up. Yes, I used to F them up. All my kids. But my grandkids, it seems like, the schools will tell you, call 911, call Child Protective Services. If they put their hands, I told her, I said, you call 911 on me. Just think what's going to happen before they get here. So they
you wonder where grandbaby get it from.
Yeah, you ain't mine. But I'm a humble person. I've really slowed down in my elders.
You can't whoop ass no more. No, y'all scared to whoop ass is the problem, boxing dad. You can still whoop ass.
I don't know. The way this government is set up, they'll have us locked up and behind bars.
Let's go.
But but see, I got other children to worry about. Who gonna take care of my babies? My 7-year-old son. Who's gonna take care of him?
Listen. Get that belt and whoop some ass. That's the problem. Y'all not
I'm
whooping no
gonna
ass.
call Squeeze. I'm a first call Squeeze, and after he gets through tearing the fur off of it, I'm calling you.
Little Billy out here with a gun bigger than the one they got in the army. And y'all talking about, hey Billy, are you? Nah, man, you better grab little Billy ass
That's
up by
right.
his neck. You know what I mean? Get them together. Y'all playing around. Talking about you gotta talk to him. Yeah, all right.
And I got a black granddaughter. I don't got a little Billy. And my granddaughter's black.
Oh yeah, well, Bone Quisha, the same rules apply.
Oh Lord, he called you Bone Quisha, Cameron. He called you Bone Quisha. We gonna smack the shit out of him when we see him. Shut up. We gonna smack Senior when we see him. I'm gonna take you down to the gym so you can smack him yourself. For calling you Bone Quisha. Oh my God, you could have said any other name, but Bone. Senior, say that in your head 3 times and see what happens. It'll take you home. There's no place like home. There's no place like your heels.
Yeah, Christian Taylor, that's what you're supposed to do. The belt isn't always the answer, but I don't know. It could be a problem solver.
But that's why I always get on here and say something about Damari. How humble and how good, and he got 2 good parents that are raising him, and he's respectable and all this other stuff. I even tell my kids about it. And I tell my kids about the other people that are in the gym that are respectable and doing the right thing, graduating from high school, trying to make something of their life and stuff like that. It's never too late to turn your life around.
No, it's
never.
not.
I turned my life around,
When?
I turned mine around. I guess I was probably in my 30s.
But you still out here cutting up.
No, I'm not. I ain't been. No. Mm-mm. I ain't been behind no walls since I was in my 30s. Never. After that last bit, I said, "Oh, I'm done." I went in front of that judge, and the judge said, "Miss Reed, what do you have to say for yourself?" I said, "Your Honor, I retired." They said, "Retired from what?" And I said, "I retired from the life of crime, sir. You'll never see me in this courtroom again."
The last time, that was the time that girl got you, or was the time before that?
Nah. Now, you know what? Ain't no girl ever got me, ever. Everybody treated me good. Everybody treated me good. Nobody ever gave me any problems. They were kind. All them girls, them girls, and they were, I don't know, maybe because I was older. I don't know. I have no idea. At that time, I was a little older than them. But no, everybody was very nice and respectful to me. I never had any problems. I sat down in central booking for 59 days waiting to go to court.
That's crazy.
Over some dumb stuff. I've taken the blame for somebody else. Oh, my God.
Why are you taking the whole? Then you taking charges?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story, and I think I know the direction it's going. Never mind. Back to boxing. Will Shakur be able to handle T.O.?
Yeah. Of course. I think Shakur outboxed T.O. But we said that though. Remember, I said it depends who shows up, the takeover T.O. or the leftover T.O. Remember?
Yeah.
No, I just was trying to swing us back to boxing because you was going left.
Yeah, I was going left, all right. Right, left, right. So, and that's the only what fight is coming up next? Big fight.
Next, I believe it is.
I know Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua's coming up, but I don't know whether That's this month, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
I hope Anthony Joshua don't take a dive for him for some money. I hope he beats the living crap out of him.
Hey, that's terrible, Miss Lloyd. How you?
I don't want him hurt, but I want him to beat him. Just beat him real good. Beat him. Yeah, because what he did to my guy. Get me started. Yeah, but we got him, and then who else we got coming up? What? Look, tell him to pay his internet bill, Squeeze.
Ha.
Remember, he gets on you about your computer?
Yeah.
You better get on him about his internet. Look, I look like a rooster with my hair like this. Bill Haney called me something. I can't remember what he called me on the chat.
What?
We had Brian. Bill Haney called me a name when he was in the chat when Brian Norman was in the chat on the show, right? He called me something about a bird lady or something because I had on my thing on my head. What was that thing? My scarf, you know. I never laughed so hard in my life. Now that was funny, Bill. If you're listening, that was funny. That was funny. Who is this coming in behind me?
Smoothie King, right back at you with another one.
This is what I get for sitting in my car.
He should fight the winner of Dickens and Tasami, then try for Undisputed versus Navarrete Nunez winner. Yeah, them guys ain't worried about them belts. They gotta pay all that money, but it is what it is. I would like to still see the fight, but ain't nobody worrying about them belts. They tripping. Closing arguments, Miss Lloyd.
I just want to thank y'all for dealing with me sitting in my car today. You know, I had to drive home. And thank y'all for tuning in. And like as usual, we're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. and Saturday at 12. And I love all y'all. And keep your head up. Don't let nothing get you down. And Squeeze, I'll be talking to you about that young lady.
Somebody say, Tabu Akba Kabutu say, what his wife say, what's your boxing channel?
Oh, it's on Facebook. It's called Loyalty, Promotion, and Boxing.
Loyalty Promotions and by thanks, Miss Melody Queen.
Oh, she's a
all
sweetheart.
Right, my closing arguments is we get in the fights that we want to see. We getting the outcomes. Everybody making their predictions as close as they can. A lot of outcomes been going different ways and highs and lows and ups and downs. But the people who pick the right person, my hat off to them. Let's keep promoting this boxing game and mentioning the fighter's name, keeping them relevant, and continue to tune in to the Rize podcast. We appreciate the support. We gotta move these numbers off the needle so we can get those plaques, them YouTube plaques. And that's my closing arguments. Let's keep boxing moving. All
press the like button and share the live.
Miss Lloyd Reed, y'all have a blessed night. Y'all already know who it is. It's your boys, the Rize Podcast, and we out.
Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cuz all this life we ain't put on with this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. and we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.